Did you know that businesses lose 5% of their revenue to fraud each year? That's a staggering $3.7 trillion globally. It's an unseen threat that can cause devastating damage, from financial losses to reputational harm and even the collapse of entire organizations. Now, imagine being on the front lines of this battle, tasked with identifying and preventing these fraudulent activities. That's the crucial role auditors play. They're the independent professionals who assess the reliability and accuracy of financial statements, while also evaluating internal controls within organizations. Their expertise and insights are pivotal in safeguarding stakeholders' interests and ensuring the integrity of financial reporting. But how effective are they in this role? And what challenges do they face? These are the questions that drive our exploration. As we dive into this, we'll explore how auditors are the first line of defense against these unseen threats. Despite their crucial role, the effectiveness of auditors in combating fraud is a contested topic. The crux of the matter lies in the evolving nature of fraud, a chameleon-like threat that frequently outpaces traditional detection methods. It's like a game of chess, where auditors and fraudsters are locked in a continuous duel of wits, with the stakes being the financial stability and integrity of organizations. Fraudsters today are more sophisticated and cunning than ever. They employ complex methods, leveraging technology and exploiting loopholes to perpetrate fraudulent activities. This makes identifying and preventing fraud a Herculean task, a labyrinthine challenge that auditors must navigate with precision and vigilance. Auditors are entrusted with the responsibility of assessing the reliability of financial statements and evaluating internal controls within organizations. They are the gatekeepers, the watchful guardians tasked with safeguarding the interests of stakeholders and ensuring the integrity of financial reporting. But are they equipped to handle the modern face of fraud, the unseen threat that lurks in the shadows of financial transactions? This is the research problem that we aim to address. The effectiveness of auditors in detecting and preventing fraud is a subject of extensive debate, a puzzle that we seek to unravel through an experimental study. The study employs a mixed methods approach, combining quantitative data analysis and qualitative assessments to provide valuable insights into the multifaceted challenges faced by auditors. The objective is to bridge the gap between theory and practice, to ascertain the true extent of auditors' prowess in combating fraud. We delve into their skills, methodologies, and decision-making processes, dissecting each element to understand its role in fraud detection and prevention. But the question remains, how effective are auditors in detecting and preventing fraud? Are they the unsung heroes of financial stability, or are they grappling with challenges that hamper their effectiveness? As we navigate this complex terrain, we uncover intriguing insights that shed light on the auditor's fight against fraud. So, how effective are auditors in detecting and preventing fraud? Let's delve into that. To answer our question, we designed an experiment. This experiment was not your typical lab setup with beakers and Bunsen burners. Instead, we employed a mixed methods approach, a blend of both quantitative and qualitative research methods. Why? Well, fraud detection is not a one-size-fits-all kind of problem. It's intricate and multifaceted. Our sample selection? A diverse group of auditors, each with their unique experiences and perspectives. We collected data through surveys, interviews, and simulated auditing tasks to capture the full spectrum of auditor experiences. Then came the analysis. We crunched numbers, dissected responses, and looked for patterns. We aimed to examine not only the auditor's technical skills, but also their decision-making processes and the challenges they face in their fight against fraud. With our method set, it was time to gather our data and see what we could find. A quest to better understand the auditor's role in identifying and preventing fraud was underway. The results from our experiment brought some interesting insights. Our mixed methods approach, combining quantitative and qualitative analysis, unveiled some crucial findings. Delving into the numbers first, it was clear that auditors play a significant role in detecting fraud. Their skills, methodologies, and decision-making processes proved to be effective in mitigating fraudulent practices. But the story doesn't end there. Qualitative assessments provided a deeper understanding of the auditor's role. It was evident that their effectiveness is not just a product of their technical skills or methodologies used, but also significantly influenced by a myriad of factors. These include their experience, their understanding of the business, their professional skepticism, and their ability to think like a fraudster. Interestingly, auditors with a high level of business acumen were found to be more effective in detecting fraud. Their deep understanding of the organization's operations, industry trends, and the competitive landscape sharpened their ability to spot anomalies and irregularities. Equally important was the auditor's mindset. Those who approached their task with a healthy dose of skepticism, questioning every piece of information and not taking anything at face value, were more likely to unearth fraudulent activities. It's a game of cat and mouse, and the auditors who think like a cat, predicting and anticipating the mouse's moves, came out on top. And let's not forget the influence of experience. Seasoned auditors, with their wealth of knowledge gained over the years, were more effective at detecting fraud. Their experience had honed their intuition, enabling them to spot the subtle signs of fraud that might escape a less experienced eye. So, what does all this tell us? It reaffirms the critical role of auditors in maintaining the financial integrity of organizations. It highlights the multifaceted nature of their job. It's not just about crunching numbers. It's about understanding businesses, thinking critically, and constantly learning and adapting. These findings not only shed light on the role of auditors, but also opened up new avenues for future research. Our research led us to some compelling conclusions. The effectiveness of auditors in detecting and preventing fraud is not merely a function of technical skills or methodologies. It's a complex interplay of behavioral factors, decision-making processes, and organizational environment. This means that auditors need to be vigilant, adaptable, and constantly improving their skills to stay one step ahead of fraudsters. Our study contributes to the body of knowledge by highlighting the multifaceted challenges faced by auditors in their fight against fraud. It underscores the importance of continuous learning and professional development in enhancing the effectiveness of auditors. From a practical perspective, these findings can help shape auditing practices and policies. By understanding the factors that influence fraud detection effectiveness, auditors and organizations can develop more robust strategies to mitigate the risk of fraud. While our study has its limitations, it underscores the critical role auditors play in safeguarding the financial well-being of organizations against fraud.